Hasan Piker is one of the most popular Twitch streamers on the platform, and I, like many other people, absolutely hate him. And it's not for any of his politics, no. It is because I think that he consistently spreads misinformation, and his content is extremely repetitive, boring, and lazy. With oftentimes in his reaction videos, he will just get up while the video is still playing and use the bathroom while the video is still playing, uh, as to not deter his audience from leaving the video. And I'm not here to talk about any of that stuff today. I mean, kind of ties in a little bit with his character, but I'm here to talk about his recent or not so recent comments, since I'm posting this video like a week after they happened, where he discussed how Twitch streaming is oh so hard. And I'll just play the clip here right now.
No, 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 no. No, social battery wise, unless you're in fucking retail, it's very different. You're out of touch. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job, a real job. Okay. I'm telling you, as someone who did both, like 9 hours of constant performance and people pleasing taps you out from social scenarios. After 9 hours of that, I could probably do fucking physical labor. It would not bother me, but I can't fucking do more social shit. That's my point. Like, there are obviously real jobs out there that are good comparisons. Service sector, people pleasing jobs would be very similar. Those are like, I think, customer service type shit. But like, if you're an accountant or if you're even like in sales, my interactions with clients was limited, way more limited than like constantly having to do this for 9 hours with like a back and forth interaction for 9 hours. That's what like sucks your social battery and you just tap out after it. Yeah, think about it this way. Like, you give presentations for your job, right? Imagine giving a presentation for 9 hours straight. It's like after a while you would be like, I don't want to talk ever again.
So the implication here is obviously that Hassan is saying that streaming is not even per se harder, but more soul draining than other jobs would be, and I completely disagree. All right, for instance, he makes the argument like, that oh yeah, uh, accountants, for instance, like their job, they just have to sit down all day, and it's not socially draining for them like streaming would be. And technically, yeah, he is right. It's not socially draining, but it still is draining in different ways. For instance, if they have to look at papers, documents for hours upon hours of the day, uh, doing paperwork and shit, I am sure that is mentally draining on them. And Hassan would say like, oh yeah, but they could still go out and socialize afterwards. Their social battery wouldn't be drained. It could be. There is very much a lot of overlap between a mental drainage and a social drainage. If you are mentally drained, I'm sure you don't have the mental capacity to socially interact as much as you would want to. Uh, he also compares streaming to, say, giving a presentation at work. And again, completely disagree because, you know, one, for streaming, you uh, you don't have to put as much effort into it as much as you would for an actual presentation. Okay, for a work presentation or something, you go up there, you have a list of stuff that you have to talk about, that you have to provide your audience. usually being your coworkers or your boss. Streaming, you just have to sit there lazily or talk about whatever the fuck you want, okay? You and a lot of your streams will just be putting on some fucking piece of content, like I don't know, a video essay or something. You sit there eating. Once in a while, you go, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And then other times you would just pause the video and say, not even pause the video. You would keep the video playing and say, "Oh, hang on, guys." And just go to the bathroom in the middle of your live stream, in the middle of the video, like I just did. Hasan claims that 9 hours of streaming sucks the soul out of him. And you know what? I honestly get that. After streaming for 9 hours to make soulless content, effortless, soulless content, it is easy to assume why you would come out of it feeling soulless. And, this content, okay, it gives you a greater, much greater, you earn a much greater financial gain than an accountant would, per se, as the example you used. You gain much more financially from putting out this soulless content than I'd say an accountant would by doing their job, which would comparatively also be soulless. Now, that's not to say that there's anything wrong with making soulless content. As you know, in my little daily video project, I have made numerous pieces of content which I feel that I did not invest in, that I did not put my soul in. But the difference is that Hasan has a great financial interest. He is getting millions upon millions of dollars for making this soulless content. And he still chooses to go back around and complain about how hard it is and how much worse it is than a real job. And I just think that that's distasteful. That is awful. That is entirely self-absorbed. Self-absorbed and just disconnected from the real world. Hasan, now with his, infinite wealth and infinite fame, has the option to stop doing the soul-draining streams, as he calls them, and to instead pursue something that would be more fulfilling to him at admittedly less of a financial gain. But instead, he doesn't do that. And it's fine that he doesn't do that. He just chooses to now complain about his life and his, how hard his job is on stream. And still gain far more money than the average person would gain. Millions upon millions of dollars. And really, that is what pisses me off about the situation. Anyways, guys, that has been an It's Cole's video, another It's Cole's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, and goodbye.